first one is where they host the website. The second one is where the beaver data is stored.
Okay.
The third one is the intermediary, is the link between when you collect data and you want to upload to the website. That's the third servers. Now, this is what happened. They switched off the two servers, the beaver server and the intermediary server. They switched it off. Now, when they switched it off, because I thought they logged me out of the system because I was like, great hacker.
How did you know this though?
Because I can hack the system.
Okay.
I'm a software engineer. It's literally not that hard.
Okay.
So I thought that there was actually someone better than me, because initially, truth be told, APC came to me and told me, can I help them to like win the election on the beavers? And I told I was not interested.
Okay.
So I suspected they were going to get someone else. And there's one more person that I could suspect that like he's also on my level that could do it, but he told me that he's not interested. So like he didn't do it.
Okay.
So like I now thought that they found someone else. So I was monitoring the servers out of due diligence.
Yes.
And I now realized for some reason I could not log in. And I thought that they logged me out, or by some miracle we had a very serious cybersecurity team, but that's not what happened. They switched off the server. You cannot connect to something that is offline. So when I found out they switched off the server, then I now realized that okay, they switched off the server, but what is going on? Then I inspected the space. It turns out that the space is being consumed without any data being imputed online. So that means someone is manually imputing data.
Imputing the data, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's just like buying data, and you left your phone in the house and you have roommates and you have not touched the phone, but you just realize that your 16 gig has finished. So that means someone used it, empty and store your data. That's literally what happened. That is literally how they rigged your elections.
Wow.
That is literally how they rigged it. That's literally what happened. That is literally how they rigged your elections.
Wow.
That is literally how they rigged your elections.
So which means they had another hacker to hack it and to impute the numbers there.
They didn't even need a hacker. What they did was they turned off all the servers for the beaver and for the intermediary network, and what they did was they manually started imputing the numbers themselves.
Okay, which was why they said there was no network to transfer them, because if you are following the elections, if you're following the results on social media, you would see that a lot of people were complaining that the people at the polling unit were not imputing the numbers into the servers for reasons not known, which means it was intentional for them not to do it.
Number, it was for posterity. They don't need the beavers. It's just they wanted a system whereby they can input number. Now here's the thing. This is the trick. Now the thing is this. I wish Nigerians I could just connect them on one mind. This is what was going to happen, and I intend to personally get involved. My father has warned me against it, but like I'll just be as protected as possible. There has to be another NSAS, and everybody's worried about the police and everything. I will personally release the database of all the police in Lagos State where they live and everywhere, and if you shoot anybody, they will lynch your family members. That's literally what will happen. Military personnel, police personnel, let's all go into an all-out war. If you're shooting our own civilians, we'll go and lynch your family members. We'll find your family members. Now I'm trying to get a list of all the APC politicians' children and where they stay. Ireland, anywhere, we'll get their details. So like, if anything is happening in Nigeria, it will happen to your family. You don't want to order what you want to be done to yourself. But the thing is that we have to be united. That's literally what I've been calling you since. Because nobody knows how they really rigged the election. Nobody knows. But that's how they rigged it.
Okay. Do you know what's going to happen? Let me talk to a few of my guys. Let me talk to Macron. Let me talk to Fowles. Then I'll come back to you.
I tried to get to Fowles. I rigged the election. Nobody knows. But that's how they rigged it.
Okay. Do you know what's going to happen? Let me talk to a few of my guys. Let me talk to Macron. Let me talk to Fowles. Then I'll come back to you.
I tried to get to Fowles. I tried to get to everybody, but literally, I'm trying to stay under the radar because the whole plan is not to.
But how do we prove? How do we prove now? How do we prove now that they hacked into the system? That they hacked into the system?
They did not hack anything. Like I said, INEC does not need to hack it when they have the logins to the servers. There's no point. It's just like saying you need to break into your house when you have the keys. This is literally what they did. If you want to, just ask them, I need the data bank logs for the servers, that they should provide it. And if it will basically view a packet of data, if it will be empty, because if the packet of data does not match the amount of traffic that is meant to have via an election, that means it was rigged.
Which means if you're watching the results going on now, which means that's a huge reasons why they did not want to publish the one that was uploaded onto the system.
Yes. And there's enough evidence in PDP videos and everything. I mean, see, Labour Party has the videos to prove it. I just need everybody to correlate. I can personally organize why technically this is wrong. I just need the legal part. See, I need people to fight on both sides. Legally, I know Obi is my dad's friend. It's not going to go out to the streets. Leave that one for us. What I want us to do is, I want us to say, okay, these are all the evidence. All the videos that they've had online, I will explain to you, like, the loopholes to how you can tell INEC that this is cheating. Do you understand?
True that. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, once we do that, I don't want any situation whereby they say, he hacked the system.
Yeah.
No. I'm going to give them a logical explanation so that they can bring their own tech team and tell me, and they will have, me and they will have a standard argument, and I'll prove to them that because the thing is, this is not fair. This is literally not fair.
It's not, my brother. It's beyond demoralizing. I mean, sitting down and watching.
You see, my people, the invention of the beavers in our electoral process in selecting or electing our leader is supposed to be the very best thing that has happened to us. But because that beavers is being handled by corrupt, deceptive, self-seeking gain set of people, it has become the very worst thing that has happened to our democracy and to us as a nation. What you're listening to is how the 2023 general election, presidential election in Nigeria was rigged. How the same people who provided us with beavers that is supposed to give us the result of the election, how they by themselves manipulated the beavers and they went on using the normal analog they were using before in writing election and collating election results. The same thing that transpired in the Edo State governorship election in 2024, where some set of corrupt INEC officials, presiding officers, collation officers bypassed the beavers and began to fortify, fakeify, anything you can call it, manipulate election results, change figures, overvoting. This is the same thing we are talking, and this happened in 2023, happened in 2024, and I can see all over Nigeria today. We are in 2025 and we are already preparing for 2027, and nothing has been done to this process of which we are still going to use in 2027. Our electoral process is messed up. I decided to play this video. What have we done to INEC as an institution? What have we done as regarding the beavers that will be used in conducting the election? What have we done to those who will be used, some corrupt NYSC that will be used as agents, that will be used by INEC to conduct the election? What has been done? Corruption has eaten deep into the mind of an ordinary Nigerian. it has eaten deep, very deep. How can some set of people just sat down and manipulate the opinion, change the opinion of over 200 million people? Change it and give us what they think we need, not what we know we need, not what we voted for. And we have not done anything with it, and we are going to another election. Look at Edo State, where I am from. Look at Edo State, where I am from. The beavers was totally manipulated. Totally. The purpose of the beavers was defied. People sat down to write election results. Whereas we are supposed to vote, do the thumbprint, and immediately it's been transmitted. But that was not what we saw. In fact, it was about 93%, where it was already clear to every Edolite that Dr. Aso Igodao of the People's Democratic Party has already won the election, that they manipulated, they off the beavers. The thing went off, and from that time, all the manipulation started, all the writing fortifying results started. And forensic report shows that it was just one INEC official that sat down to write some of those results. Through the electoral process that is going on now, that particular INEC official agent that sat down to write those results has not been called for questioning. In fact, we don't even know his name. Nothing has been done, and we have not even heard anything concerning those polling units where this overvoting, where this manipulation, where they took place. We have not even heard anything. Nobody has been called to go to jail. What I want to say is, let us not give judgment in this Edo election without calling those presiding officers, INEC collation agents, without bringing some of them, nail them to jail. They should be nailed to jail for this manipulation. Then we know that INEC, they are ready to conduct a free and fair election in 2027. Because if they are nailed to jail, it will serve as a deterrent to many of them going forward. Thank you.